Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Today, we're moving the 65 C-10 from out of the front yard. My wife hates it there, to the backyard. I'll get this thing started and move. It's been a couple of months. It's just been sitting. Let's go get it moved. Now, step one in any project is getting it in a working position. The front yard is not really a working position. Let's get it started and get it back there. As you can see, it's been sitting here for a little bit. So, let's see if she'll even start. What'd I do with the key? Step one, find the key. All right, rule number one of hiding your keys. Remember where you hide them, because first of all, it's not a good hiding spot. I spent like the last hour, seriously, rummaging through stuff, only to find them there. All right, let's see if this thing starts. Starts here. Crank one. Oh, yeah, she does. Let her warm up a little bit. All right, let me get her back in there. That's what you call automatic gate opener. Thanks, wife. Thing idles pretty damn good. All right, step one, finally, let's get in the backyard. It's tight, squeeze. Make sure I'm good in the front. Go in the front.
Go. Go. Go.
Wife on the camera for the first time.
Not the first time, but fine.
Does that look pretty cool now?
Where are you gonna park it?
I'm gonna park it over here.
Okay. It's out of the front yard.
Not a very good camera.
I know. I know.
Huh?
I know.
All right, let me give you an overview of this thing so we can have a base of this thing. I've had this for probably about what feels like 10 years now, and it's just been a very slow, drawn-out process. It started off completely, different colors. It needed new panels. Got some body work done on it, so it's pretty straight. Then I left it in primer about 5 years ago. Never did anything with the tailgate, but got it all in primer. Got the body pretty straight. I mean, we didn't go crazy with like metal work, just bondoed it, and it still got rust and all that. So it's just a good old truck. It's got a V8 350 in it. Couple leaks here and there, but carburetor's been gone through. Everything's new as far as the carburetor's been rebuilt. Just put a brand new disc brake system on it, so this is all fairly new. Transition from drum over to a disc brake system for the front. But it's a clean, good running 350. The exhaust has some leaks in it, but that's going to be addressed here after as well. But I put a new grill, new front bumper on it. I still have the original ones. They're originally white. But it's just been just a very drawn process. I am now to the point of where it's running and driving actually good now. It runs and stops good. Very important, obviously, that it stops. So I'm very good with now the way it runs and drives. I got into a little situation here where the wheel fell off on me. Yes, the wheel fell off on me on the freeway, jacked up the fender. You can see it did a little damage in here. This is where the wheel actually banged in here. Boom. See the wheel hit here too, cracked the door. So I finally got a new fender. This is the major part of it, so it looks complete. So I got a little bit of fixing to do under there. New wheels. So this is the reason that it's in this state. I'm just in a position now where I have everything and I just want to drive it. I finally got mechanically running good with the brakes and the engine. Took it to the carburetor guy. He got it tuned and timed, everything correctly, so it fires good, it idles good. Before, would you put it in drive, it would just like fall on its face. So it would idle really high, like in park kind of once it got warm, and then when you throw it in drive, it'd have to idle really high, so that when you threw it in drive, it didn't die. But finally got all those vacuum leaks, everything, timing done. This 350 actually runs very good, very, very clean. So running, as far as it running, good. Now brakes, been addressed. Now I just want to get it out there and cruise it. So the new fender is going to go on. I've still got the cowl piece right here from the accident. You can see it inside of there. So that's going to get thrown back on. Interior is going to stay just as it is. Going to just clean it all up. Going to rock the blanket, clean up the dash inside. And I'm gonna go with a just a probably 1/2-inch plywood bed in here. I've got the new wheels over there as well. They're sitting right there. 2 new 22-inch Steely wheels. And then I'm just gonna drive this thing. I need to get glass for it as well. Are a couple things in here that I am gonna fix along the way, just because I have it back here in my working area now. I don't know what happened to the turn signal indicator here inside, but somewhere along the line it's broken, or the screw came out inside of there that holds us in place. So I'm gonna take all this apart, get all that cleaned up. But it runs and drives great. Oh yeah, we'll fire it up. Fires right up. Idle's really good. Really smooth. Give it a little bit. Come on. Idle's good, runs strong. Power Glide is in it. So it's time to get this thing back on the road. Let's start off with a clean working area. This thing's been sitting far too long. All the cobwebs are gone, dirt's gone. Got all the crap out of here, all gone, cleaned out. You can see how dirty it was. Let it dry. I'm gonna pull this fender out. Give it a quick little test fit with the cowl. Get that started. All right, I'm gonna just kind of test fit these to see what I gotta push and bend. When the wheel came off, and rolled this way. You can see right where the wheel banged up in there and then bent the door in here. So this is just gonna require good old crowbar, a little prying to pull that out and get it back to straight. You can see where it's bent in. Because I know the bumper definitely is off. You can see on this light here how close it is to the bezel, and see how much of a gap's on that one. So I know this is up, and I think it's got to come down, so I may just take the bumper off. All right, quickly took the bumper off. Quick little mock-up of the fender and the cowl. It actually looks like a truck again, doesn't it? Just quickly bolted it up to see how well it fits, how well it lines up. For the most part, the holes line up pretty well. We've just got these things in here, just holding them in place. Everything's very loose. It's being held together by like 2 bolts right now. But I just wanted to see how well it lined up inside of here. It actually does. So now I just need to go buy some bolts. I may just get the bolt kit. It's easier than trying to just go and sort it out at the hardware. I'll check the price. Otherwise, I'll do some research and find out what size these are, and then just hit the hardware store and buy me some hardware. I did bang this out a little bit. This is just gonna live this way. This is what we call character now. It's rusted underneath, as you can see. I pried it out. The more I pried it out, the more it just kind of started to like chip away, because it's just Bondo and rust. So that is just gonna live there like that now. Just be the battle wound from why all this happened. Next, we're gonna be buttoning up all the bolts here, getting everything lined up, get it all back together and the wheels together. But you can actually see now, looks like a truck. Make sure those bolts don't hit there. Okay, clears it. And now, at least, looks like a truck again. Test fit, fits pretty well. For this old pickup truck, I'm not gonna worry about extreme amount of fit and finish here. Everything's gonna just be fine for what this truck is gonna be. All right, next video, we'll get all the bolts together, get the bumper back on, complete this front end. I feel like it maybe needs some pinstripes, doesn't it? Will it get pinstripes? Stay tuned, only one way to find out.